Alright, let's watch this Devora. We're gonna watch the Devora gameplay again, the breakdown, but we're gonna break down the breakdown. So we're gonna go next level breakdown and really try and analyze everything that's changed about her or anything that's coming back. Try and get an idea about her, and we'll just go from there, I guess.
We can just go straight in.
Just do it.
So I'm gonna leave the volume up just a little bit.
Yeah, her 422 is back. It's
So
not an overhead like
immediately.
the original MKX. It was an XL. 422 is
originally, as you can see, 422 comes back
it's
again,
not an overhead,
which is really good.
In the original MKX, it was an XL.
422 was one of my favorite normals for Devora, so the fact that it's back is really good, and it still has the extension with 4224 anyway, so hopefully it has that same kind of effect that it had in MK.
But it is fast. It has great range.
It looks faster in this game. Definitely faster than MK.
She has this overhead. It's forward 4. It's
forward 4 looks like a little knockdown. I wonder if it's safe on block.
4 times in a row.
Yeah, I can see that.
Obviously you can't tell, but
and that is complemented by
it might be safe on block.
That actually has a ton of reach, and she goes into this creepy cross.
Same with that low, right? It's 106. It's like 11 damage. So my assumption is that it's safe on block. Otherwise, there's no way you're taking that much of a risk for 11%, right? No way. I refuse to think that's going to be unsafe.
So you can see neither.
I'm sure you can special cancel the first hit as well.
Combo, but they're very fast and very irritating. She also has this string, which I just absolutely love because of this part. She literally pukes on you, and then it's super fun to do.
That is pretty cool. Might be safe on block.
And we got to see her throws because they're both great.
Wait, this string
super
here.
Fun to do.
That is a mid. The first hit is a mid, I'm pretty sure.
She literally pukes on you, and then.
Actually, no, it's definitely a high. I think. I don't know. I can't really tell if it's a mid or a high, but I know 100% you'll be able to hit confirm that into teleport for sure.
And we got to see her throws because they're both great.
Throws are sick.
Hitting you with her babies, and then this one is too fun.
Yeah, Devora's looking so sick.
I love the little gesture she's doing. The back and forth.
That's awesome.
Yeah, the throws are definitely cool.
We need to make the sound effects.
Yeah, I don't know why we're not. And then forward 1-3 is this really good advancing, very quick high move.
So forward 1 changed now.
I don't know why we're not. And then forward 1-3 is.
The forward 1 now is like a swiping over positive move instead of her old shoulder charge that she had. So that's like obviously a nerf, but like the game's changed, so it's not really a nerf. But now she has a forward 1 that's a high instead of having the old really good 12 frame mid.
Really good advancing,
but it still looks really good, and it's hit confirmable.
Special moves. So let's go over special moves.
Let's do it.
That's pretty important.
Positive rush is back. It's just like you remember it.
Go back.
Really good chip damage. Great combo.
It doesn't do like it used to in MKX where it in MKX the over positive rush used to knock down. It doesn't do that anymore. It restands on meterless.
Great pressure tool.
I think it restands on meter burn as well.
She has a bunch of new moves.
Oh no, there you go.
I really
meter
like
burn still knocks down.
I love the gesture she's doing. She sends out one of her babies, and it's a slow-moving projectile with good startup. But it's really good to let it go, and then
they're not like a traditionally straight.
This projectile here is like, it seems pretty good because it's like one of those things where it's like if you try and jump it, you're definitely going to land on it a lot. Like you'll see people try and jump this a lot and they're going to land on it. The fact that it sets up the little bug around her is really good. Around the enemy is really good too, because there's a lot of opportunities with Devora where you'll probably get an opportunity like down to any of her normals. You probably be able to set up one of these off of like any combo, especially with the with that
it's very hard
teleport.
To
you'll be able to throw one of these out most likely.
Against Devora because her normals have
right
such
there.
Good range at taking up the range.
52.
So I think if you can, like, she's not gonna win like a.
They're not like a traditionally.
I saw it.
Exactly.
Where is it?
So depending upon if you're ducking or not,
I just saw her down too.
Yes. Because of the path.
It's very hard to jump, and jumping is good against Devora.
There it is. Yes, that is exactly what I wanted to see, bro. Her down 2 is back, just like MKX is down 2. She's really low to the ground, as you can see. She's super low to the ground, right? She's very low to the ground. This goes all the way up here, so this whole space here is you can't jump at Devora basically. That's going to be one of the best down 2s in the game once again. So Devora, welcome back. You have exactly what I wanted. Your down 2 is amazing. You cannot jump at Devora again. 2 games in a row where her down 2 is probably going to be the best in the game, to be honest. the reason it's so good for a lot of you guys who might not know is because she crouches so low to the ground. See how low she is, right? She's not even as high as Aaron's hips. So basically, if people jump in, this has no hurt box, right? This has no hurt box. Assuming it's the same as MKX. So this has no hurt box, which means if their jump in hits anywhere here, it's just going to whiff because she's all the way down here. So hitbox is like just around the square of her, probably. Her hitbox is probably like just this high. So people that jump at her will just get whiff anti-ed easily, which is really, really good to see. Like, I'm so happy about that. Because that was one of my favorite things about her in MKX, that nobody could jump at her.
Because
that's really good to see.
Her normals have such good range at taking up the range. So I think if you can, like, she's not going to win like a projectile battle with like.
It's pretty fast. That's a pretty fast projectile.
Her projectile space, I think these things are great.
Definitely something you'll be able to use quite a bit.
Hanging out over on Aaron Black?
I wasn't ready to get to that.
Well, okay then.
All right, Chopper, catch you later.
She has to actually control it close, medium, or far. You can see she puts it out. There's a bunch of delay, and then.
This is a weird one. This is a weird change because in MKX, Puddle was instant. It came out in like, well, it was 40 frames, but like, you know, it came out almost instant.
Medium or far, you can see.
Okay,
so now it like has this different animation where it like slowly rises and then it explodes. So Puddle in this game is meterless wise is looking more like a setup thing instead of combos. You're definitely not going to be able to do any combos with the meterless Puddle anymore, which is fine. Like it's MK11, so that's just how it works. And you have to choose where it goes this time instead of before when it would track where they are.
You can see she puts it out.
That's a little bit of a change. Will take a bit of time to get used to.
Get out of dodge or block.
However,
and that's when,
meter burn is exactly what we want anyway.
Yes. If she amplifies it, it actually happens immediately.
Yeah. So that's exactly what the MKX one was like all the time, pretty much. A little bit slower. This one is really, really fast. And she gets a combo as well. So basically, meter burn Puddle is old Puddle, just faster. I don't know what obviously we don't know the frame data yet, but it might be plus and block again as well.
When you're not old and bad.
Hopefully it's plus and block again.
Yeah, just throw that, Steve. That'll fix it. There you go.
And then she has this anti-air grab, which is one of her chief.
This is one of her best moves, I think.
This has a crushing blow if you anti-air with it.
That's really good.
Now it'll actually do dot damage, which everyone makes fun of.
Let me see this. Go back.
If you anti-air with it.
Yeah, let me see how. Look at the range on this thing. I know he's jumping, so because he's jumping, right? If you guys didn't know this as well, he's jumping all the way up here, but his hitbox is like down here and like up here. Because when you jump, your hitbox gets extended, which means it's easier to anti-air you. And look at the range on this thing, dude. It goes it literally doubles her height. So again, you're not jumping. You're not jumping at this character, dude. No way. No chance you can jump at the Aurora. She's gonna anti-air every time. Well, not every time, but you know what I mean. Like if they're ready to anti-air, you're definitely in court.
Dot damage, which everyone
which
makes
is really
fun of
good.
Saying dot damage, but
who makes fun of you for saying that?
Everybody says that after the crushing blow. ATM machine. Yeah.
ATM machine I don't love. But...
If she amplifies
again with the anti-air, you can meter burn.
She actually gets a restand.
Where you can throw something at them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's exactly what I wanted to see. So forward 2 is looking like one of her best normals to go to. Just like in the old game, forward 2 was pretty good, but you know, you had forward 1, so you didn't need to use it as much. But now forward 2 is probably like her best normal, from what we've seen so far. So forward 2 meter burn Puddle combos now. That never comboed in MKX. You could only get 4-2-2 combos if you had Swarm Queen. So that's really cool. Now we can actually use 4-2 more. And the restand is.
They start vomiting and a baby.
How much damage does it do?
Oh, yeah, isn't that nice? So she they start.
How many ticks do you get? I think you get 3 ticks.
See, amplify it.
You are pressing the hell out of that.
One,
they start vomiting and a baby spews.
3.
Yeah, isn't that nice?
So
104.
Yeah, she's trying to help you. It's
you get like 6 ticks.
Yeah, isn't that?
Let me count it. Let me try and count it.
They start.
Hard to see because he hit him, but I can't tell.
See, amplify it.
Let's try and see again.
They start
1,
vomiting and a baby spews.
3,
yeah, isn't that nice?
4, 5. Yeah, you get
she's
5
trying to
ticks.
help you.
That's really, really good.
Miracle of birth.
5 ticks of damage over time. That's probably worth doing it, to be honest. Meter burning it. Especially
So the
in
first loadout,
MK11
I
where
gave
like
her,
you build
in my
meter really
opinion,
quickly.
her coolest new move, which is Widow's Kiss. She teleports,
This is one of her sickest
comes
moves.
from the ground, drops down. It's super
It looks
fast.
very fast too. Like it looks very
She
very fast.
amplifies it, she gets a combo.
This is my favorite tank thing in the game.
Yeah, this is just that's
The good thing about
God,
this
it's
too,
so
he looks
good.
so cozy.
this is just an assumption, because the nature of the MK11 meter burning stuff, you probably can't meter burn this on block, right? So you can just go for it, and if it gets blocked, the meter won't get spent, which is really really good. Which means you don't have to actually
You know,
confirm it.
cozy with a K.
Of
Yeah,
course.
I'm so glad you
Um,
picked a guy with a hat.
And then you have a bunch of time.
Yeah. This is a combo.
you have so much
starter. It's a
time
great
to combo off
anti-zoning
of it.
Tool. So,
Yo,
like I was
execution.
saying,
Thanks anyway, man. Don't stress about it too much, bro.
Yep.
That's basically it.
If you move, you're getting caught. So
Absolutely.
while a lot of her stuff has slower
Yeah,
startup
so
and it's hard to get
my
going,
theory
if the
is,
opponent, you know, again, the example I used, Liu Kang's very fast fireballs.
Let's
If he
see.
dares and you read him, he's gonna get comboed.
So yeah, that looks like a really good counter zoning tool. My theory here is, this is already a combo I'm making in my head. I feel like you can do this, throw one of the slow bugs out that attaches to you, and then keep comboing.
We're cozy.
That's my
Yeah,
theory.
He's
I don't
gonna
know,
become
but
cozy.
that's
He's
my
gonna
idea.
become a father. So now we're talking about the bugs.
Yeah, what's up with little babies?
So several different moves leave babies, you can see. And then she has this move
So she has that
where
restand move, which is
for
pretty sick.
half of her offensive stamina, she can call them back and they do damage. And this
Holy
does not
fuck,
have,
that's a lot of damage.
like, she can call them
1,
back
2,
and
3,
they do
4,
damage.
5.
For
How much was
half
that?
of her offensive stamina, she can call them back and they do damage.
That was
And
like
this
legit
does not
10%.
have-
I think they did 2%
Like, it
each.
doesn't
Legit.
matter what the opponent, what reaction they're in. Where they could be standing there, they cannot block it. It's going to hit.
Right, and she can call the babies back no matter what the opponent's doing.
Right.
Oh,
So
you can
just
call it back no
take
matter how
away
many's there.
damage from the little- call the babies
So
back
you can
no-
call it back
If he's
anytime.
standing
That
there,
time
they
was only
cannot
2,
block it. It's going to hit.
right?
Right, and she can call
Yes.
the babies back no matter
Yeah,
what
1,
the
2.
opponent's
Okay.
doing.
Right.
It doesn't matter how many bugs are there. You can
Yes.
always call it back
It's
if you have the
pretty
meter.
much free damage at the
That
cost
is
of
so sick.
stamina and her startup. So there's a lot of risk, and it's not doing a ton of damage, but it is I use it as a rounder all the time.
It's kind of.
I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it.
It's also something that you can use when they're spun. You can go for it and then actually have time to do a combo. It is basically free damage for the cost of your
Oh,
stamina.
he just said
You
it right
don't
now. He
actually
just
have
said
time
it.
to do a
I did the babies.
It's also something that you can use when they're spun. You can go for it and then actually have time to
Yeah, you have so much time, dude. You can definitely do something there, like to get it set up
do a combo. It
in
is
between.
basically free damage for the cost of your stamina. If you're not afraid to use your stamina, it's great.
Sure. Cool.
So
What else we got?
that's actually the loadout that I use the most. That's what I've been using.
I really like it.
and,
I think
she's
that's a
one of my
great
favorite
that's a
characters
great
lately.
loadout.
But I do have one more loadout we can check out.
Let's do it.
I feel like that variation has kind
Actually,
of
first
everything you
let's do a
need.
crushing blow. Or
Um,
sorry, fatal blow.
But we'll see. All right, let's see the fatal blow again. I just kind of forget what it looked like. Seems pretty standard, I think.
Boom.
Cool, cool, cool.
All right, so one more, and this is going to be kind of a trap-based pressure one.
So
So the first
these are the
move I
tournament
gave her
variations, I'm pretty sure,
is
and we haven't
flipping
seen.
out. I love the alien like.
Oh, she looks
very
so
strange
sick like that.
costume. So flipping out is a half screen, super fast overhead that she
That
can
guy's really
actually
far
do
away.
from the ground.
Look at the range on this thing, dude. I wonder if this is a hitbox, like all of this. If like someone jumps at you, I wonder if this all just hits you.
Or the air.
I
It's
doubt
not
it,
gonna do a lot
but
of
that'd be
damage,
cool.
but it has a
Oh,
crushing blow that actually leads to
and
a
that pops
combo.
up.
The requirement is you
Oh.
have to hit it twice in a row.
Okay.
So the idea
Twice
was
in a
you're
row.
playing
That's
the
not
game, you
hard
get
at
the
all.
Overhead. Now the opponent, as they're getting up, remember she has the low, and they're gonna know if you hit it with a second time.
That's
it's
not even
loaded,
reactable. You're definitely getting cooked.
and then she's gonna get a combo. Again, you know, if I wasn't old and bad.
Right.
I also gave her pooping bug, where she puts a bug out, and
That's
and
pretty
actually-
fast.
Bug has a bug.
Yeah, the
It's
bug
like almost
gives birth
instant.
to a bug. I also
How fast was that?
gave her pooping bug,
Look at the recovery.
Where-
Yeah,
where she puts a bug out.
instantly moving, instantly. Like that's like almost that's legit like Broodmother Crawler, except doesn't
Out.
crawl obviously.
And actually,
And the bug has a bug.
yeah, the bug.
You also have
gives
to-
birth
it's
to a
also
bug,
range-based,
but then
though.
we'll go to the opponent
So there's gonna have to be specific knockdowns you use
and
yourself
hit them.
because
And this is because
it obviously
it's slow
doesn't go.
moving, the
It
idea
doesn't
would
go
be
max range.
Opponent's standing there blocking. She puts the bug out. Now, that's coming, and she can go in, and the opponent is gonna have to respect that bug.
It's gonna be something like my idea about
I'm
this
not doing
this
it
move
close
is my idea about this move is considering it doesn't go like completely at the opponent is is that like it'll be something you use to condition people in neutral, right? So if you've conditioned people enough to stop running at you or moving in towards you, you can throw it out and like kind of bait them to jump or bait them to do something like unsafe or just slowly walk your way in. I think it'll be good against characters that are like outfooting you and stuff.
There, and you see, the opponent's going to want to block it, which is going to open up throws for 50-50, whatever you want to do.
This also has the overhead variation. So this bug setup thing where you get block strings combined with the overhead might give you the opportunity to get safe
Amplified,
overheads.
Opponent's going to want to block
Let me
it,
show
which is
you.
going to open
For example, right? Say you do forward two, and then you cancel this into overhead, right? So after you do forward two, you cancel into overhead, and then while the overhead's happening, the bug comes in.
There, and you see, the opponent's going to want to block it, which is going to open up
You might have
throws
something like
for
that.
50-50,
That's just an idea I have.
whatever you want to do. And the amplified
very
is
early
super
idea.
strong. It actually will...
Especially with meter burn.
Oh,
Like, okay,
strong.
this is free. And it doesn't even look the recovery looks the exact same with 3. I think 3 is going to be like a really good way to get in and get mix-ups
Actually,
going
well,
because
it's
actually,
three of
it still is the same range, but
triplets.
Yeah.
yeah, that definitely looks better.
I mean, she is truly the Hive Queen.
Her
And
babies
So even
have
with meter burn, the
Yeah,
range doesn't
babies are
change at
having
all,
babies.
which means you're going to have to learn the ranges pretty well.
And then lastly, she has, I gave her an air version, where the babies
The air one looks really
explode
good.
and then seemingly go off to heaven. And, they will hit the opponent. And she can amplify it and do multiple.
Oh my goodness.
There'll be 3 on screen.
This one
that
looks
go
really good.
Slow moving up.
That looks really good.
Oh my goodness.
There'll be 3
Because with the other one, it's like it's easier to get away from, right? Because it's only one, and it's like kind of it goes into the same spot. However, with
on
3,
screen.
like you can try and jump away from the one, and you'll probably land on one of the other 2, and she can probably combo off of it as well. To be honest, I think it's gonna be like these setups look like they're gonna be based around you like trying really hard to get out. It's gonna force you to block. I'm pretty sure.
Slow moving upwards projectiles that the opponent has to block. And again,
And if you
they're shooting
notice, look at
moving
this.
up-
Look at this. Even if he blocks, he blocks the second one, right?
God.
Wait,
There'll be
sorry, I'll show you.
3 on
So
screen.
he blocks the second one here, but even after he blocks the second one, the third one is still right here. So even if he tries to do something, like say he tries to walk away, he can't walk away. If he pokes, he might get pushed back into it. Like basically what I'm saying is the potential here is like pretty big, and I think
slow
people are gonna have to second guess a lot of their options on wake up against this
moving
move, especially.
upwards projectiles that the opponent has to block. And again, if they're sitting there blocking, she goes in for her 50.
Yeah, exactly.
Throws,
Like
or
Steve
jumping
said,
or
like
whatever,
6
and then-
She just plays her
you're gonna have the
yeah, she
potential
plays her game
for
while
legit
her
mix
bugs are
up
doing-
and pressure again.
Or
Like
doing the work,
frame trap 3 is gonna
knocking
be
them
good.
down for the most part, so she can go in and get to 50.
Yeah, or they're mesmerized.
This looks really good too.
Locking them down.
yeah,
Just like
she
I said before, right?
plays her game while her bugs are doing
So he sets bug up in the air,
work.
Doing
for
and then exactly like I literally just said, you can push
Where,
them back
yeah,
into it.
locking them down
See
for
how
the
you did
most
it
part,
down
so
3
she
into
can
the
go in
bug?
and
Like that might make it more plus
or
on
they're
block, or like make it
mesmerized
even,
by the-
you know, might
the
change the
bugs
frame
that are
data. So
piecing out.
Right on.
Cool.
Yeah, I think Devora, very interesting.
I think she looks really,
strat
really good.
character, setup character. I think if you like
short hop
her
looks pretty good.
pressure setups, you know, set play design from the
I think
last
yeah,
game, I think you'll be
I think
super,
she's
super
really
What about a-
she's really like got that same archetype that she had in MKX.
For fatality?
I think we can do that.
Is that safe? I wish I
Let's
knew.
play a
bro.
match with her.
Yeah, I think that looks really, really good, honestly. I don't know if we really need to watch the match. He actually didn't do much, but we'll watch it anyway.
Okay, let's see.
Know that.
He was kind of getting
No,
body,
No.
but
Not.
I think she looks really, really good so far. Plays the same archetype legit. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, where she actually, when she died,
Oh, okay, so that he just showed right there. That's something we actually should have known. 4-2-2 combos into teleport as well. So, yeah, like I said before, 4-2-2 is going to be like a main string, I'm pretty sure. He can firm it into 4-2-2, and he can firm it into either. I think teleport would give you more damage than puddle. However, we don't know yet, but I'm going to assume that the teleport will give you more damage. So, yeah, you can hit confirm both. You can do 4-2-2
yeah, where
teleport
she
now,
actually, when she died,
which is
she
really,
comes
really
back
good
as
to
a
see.
bug. And
That
then
she has
can
good hit
actually
confirms
fight
off of a mid.
as a bug by either
Oh, that does
side
actually
of
restand.
the
Okay.
sting.
You can you can see though, it's terrible on hit. The restand though, it's like venomous, right? So the way Venomous worked is the longer you held it, the longer you held the resend, the more plus it was on hit. I mean the longer you held it, the more minus it was on hit. Sorry. So this one is a little bit different. You have to spend the bar to be more plus on hit, but I think it pushes back a lot more.
As a bug, by
As you can see, the resend happens and then Jack's instantly mashed out. So it's like obviously not very plus on hit.
Yes,
Probably
I
like
love
plus
the move.
4.
This is like buzz.
buzz, buzz, buzz.
Yeah,
You're getting
Gotcha
wrecked.
grab.
it's like even.
All right.
Have some faith.
I do.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Up 3. Her up 3 looks really, really
If you
good.
did lose to the computer, is that kind of it for you on the
Can I,
combat?
see,
Yeah,
can I
I
try and
mean,
see the
I
range?
would've-
I can't really tell because like it hit, but try to see if we can have a look.
Even.
All right.
Have some faith.
Where is it?
I do.
Okay, let's see.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you can't really see because it hit him, right? But in theory, the range should go like this far, which is really, really good. Probably like this one, but it should go like a decent amount. Like a lot of them do go a decent amount already, but good to see that Devora's will as well.
If you did lose to the computer, is that kind of it for you on the combat?
Yeah,
cast?
I mean, I would
Ooh,
agree.
what is that? Is that a down
If
3?
you did lose to the computer, is that
Devora never uses her normals like this in MKX with pokes. I might have to move myself actually, but we'll see if you
kind of
can
it
see
for
it.
you on the
Oh
combat?
yeah,
Yeah.
you can see it. One more time, I'm sorry.
If you did
I kept
lose
missing
to
it.
the computer, is that
Okay,
kind
here. There. Okay, I'll quickly move my head. Hold on. There we go. So this is a down 4, I'm gonna assume. You can't actually tell because obviously we don't know what the inputs are. But my theory is that that's a down 4. It looks decent. What is it like on here?
of it for you on
You hit right? Yeah. So she's right in front of you still,
the combat.
Yeah, I
which
mean,
is really good.
I would agree.
And this is like the computer on meaning.
Yeah. No, I agree, but it's fine.
That's her back 4 for sure.
Widow's Kiss also.
They changed her
love that
back
move.
4 to
Yeah.
sweep from
Got a
sweep
lot of
to
really
that now.
cool new
You sweep to
things
the
that,
overpod there now.
Show off her bugginess and her personality too.
Wow, Jax is absolutely going ham. Look at that.
Tyler
And
playing?
he's actually getting
Yeah,
boxed. Hold on.
There you go.
Oh, okay. So jump kick. That was off a jump kick, right?
Heyo.
Jump kick forward 1-3.
Oh, care about your
Freestand.
bugs.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, up
man.
3 looks fucking.
Last
Ooh,
shadow,
what was that
crazy.
normal? That might be a down 4.
Bugs.
Ooh, I'm back. I'm fucking back. That looks good, dude. Look at that range. That's pretty far. Like that's actually really far. Oh shit, what'd I do? That's a lot of range, dude. And is this on block? No, it's on here. That's definitely a down 4. That's a down 4. The other one must be down 3 or something like that. No, I'll still be on PS4. No Xbox for me, dude. Yeah, so that must be a down 4 there. It looks really, really good as well.
Oh, man.
Lot of
Last
pushback.
show, crazy.
Forward 2
See
again.
you going out like this.
Do you know her fatality?
Yes.
Okay, let's see a down 1. Yeah.
See you going out like this.
Okay, down 1 is just exactly like a MKX one. I couldn't really get a pause on it because like it's too hard on Twitch. But down 1 is exactly like MKX. It looks maybe faster now. I
I've
don't know.
never not been.
Oops.
It's okay. I'm gonna
So
survive.
yeah, looks like a down 1 is back. Teleport, jump, oh, forward
See, I
1,
told you. Don't worry.
fatal blow. Oh, that was forward 2 fatal blow.
I'm a big fan
Yeah,
of this
but it looks like a teleport is gonna be the
I think
wave,
it's a
man.
Real good one.
I don't know which one we're showing, but I'm pretty excited because I think both of them are awesome.
And of course, the fatality, actually so good. Oh my. That's insane, bro.
No
That
one
is
saw that coming.
actually insane.
Yeah, that's-
That is actually insane.
Woo!
They went over the
yeah.
top. I'm watching it one more time.
Another-
I'm
yeah.
watching it again. That is so
No one saw that
sick.
coming.
Yeah,
Four
that's-
two two four. Yeah, I'm very happy. Very happy
Woo,
they kept
yeah.
it. One of
Yeah,
my
yeah.
favorite
That
strings actually. But yeah, that's it. That is Devora and MK11 from what we know so far. My opinion so far, I think she looks really good. Like, I mean, just visually, you know, gameplay wise, she looks really cool. I think that she I think that she has like a lot of potential. Obviously, we can't say that. We could say that for every character right now. Um, but I'm really happy with what she's done, what they've done with her so far. I'm kind of a little bit confused on how Puddle's gonna work now because obviously it's very different. Puddle is like I'm gonna go to this screen real quick. Puddle is obviously like slow now, right? It's really slow, but the mid event one looks really good. So it's like I guess it's just they're trying to obviously they had to change the old one. They can't have the MKX Puddle in this game. It would just be legit broken. But I think they did a really good job of converting like MKX Devora to the MK11 engine, and I think they kind of went the right way about it. Like all the moves look really cool. Puddle is the only one that's a bit weird right now, but again, we don't know how it works yet. I feel like it's just going to be a setup thing. I really like her air throw. I mean, not her air throw, her anti-air grab. That looks really good, especially because you get a combo on crushing blow. So that's going to be huge. You can probably combo into it to get a crushing blow combo. Oh no, it only works on anti-air. My bad. Sorry. But yeah, I think she looks really good. I'm really excited to play her. She's definitely gonna be my main for the most part, and I guess I'll just, you know, probably play another character on the side, but so far so good. Devora looks sick. Can't wait to play her. Stay tuned, man. This is gonna be the place to be for Devora stuff. Let's go. Oh my god, I'm so hyped.